Will Miss Ferguson be appealing to the department over her dismissal, sir?
Miss Ferguson will talk to the media when she chooses and not before. And until then, if you don't mind, I'd like you all to move off.
Are you a relative of Miss Ferguson?
Yes, I'm her father, and I'm very concerned.
Well, I'm just turning this way a
Put
bit.
that thing down.
Keep your pants on, sir.
Now, look, this has got to stop. My daughter's been under severe strain.
Is it true that Miss Ferguson's sacking was linked to an incident in which a prisoner was hospitalized?
I'm quite sure the police can tell you that no such charges have been made. Now, no more questions, please.
Oh, come on. Couldn't we talk to Miss Ferguson for just a minute?
Look, I'm sorry, gentlemen, but enough is enough. Now, I want you to respect our privacy and leave.
Are you going to break the strike?
The jail will think of blacklegs. Oh, bloody scab!
You should be raising funds to help prisoners rehabilitate themselves once they're released from here. Now, I think the best idea
We don't care what you think. Now, you bloody social workers, you're all the same. Your heads are stacked full of theories. I bet you've never met a crim before today. You're just a professional do-gooder, so take your magic theories and peddle them somewhere else. Okay, ladies.
Special prize for you, Bobby. It's the full manicure.
I don't know why them socialist workers are here. Bev's the only one who's meant...
Oh, shut up and keep counting, will you? Anyway, they're social workers, not shrinks.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with having them.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh, come on, better than having someone like the freak. Talk about having a screw loose.
Well, them buggers couldn't even pull a skin off a rice pudding.
I have to agree with you there, Dot. We struck a lot of them in the PRG. Heads full of theories and no idea what was really needed.
Yeah, I got one of them this afternoon. Made me out to be a real crim and used all these big words like rehabilitation.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, so there's no point in resuscitating me.
You couldn't make it on the outside anyhow. And get off my bloody feet, will
I'm
you?
not on them. Anyway, I wish they'd all bugger off so that we can run the place and do the screws out of a job.
Oh, don't be silly. In a prison, you need someone telling you what to do, and who protect us from people like Bev, right?
Certainly not the screws. They put Myra in with her.
Yeah, but...
Then you just ask Reb what it's like to have a shower with the freak.
Oh, come on. I'm not talking about prison.
Well, why don't you let Myra run the place? She's top dog.
Oh, come on, will you? You're as slow as a wet week.
But look, this is a waltz, not a jitterbug. And besides, I've got arthritis in me legs. You ought to go down on your knees and thank God you haven't got my feet in winter. And besides, me else is starting to play up now.
Started without me, eh? Was that nice? Why don't you borrow a clamp for your mouth?
Well, who's the lucky one who'll partner me?
Well, Jude's a bit tired. I will if you like.
Who leads?
You can if you want. What was Bobby's present? Have you given it to her yet?
She got it.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. What was it?
Let's just say she got exactly what she deserved.
In reply to the government's accusations, President Reagan said that under his administration, the economy is looking healthier than ever. And on the local front, at Wentworth Prison, the prisoner strike continues. However, one man is reported to have broken the picket line and entered the prison. Fellow picketers hurled rocks and refuse, and the police had difficulty restraining the crowd.
You little bugger, I didn't
Chief
hear a word
Inspector
of that.
Little
No, I
said
don't know
today
who
that
it
if the
was.
strike continues,
Probably just
stronger
some
measures
guy
will
who
be
had the
taken.
hots for the women.
Oh, you've got sex on
And in
the
the
brain,
seaside
you
resort
know
of
that?
Eden, the
I
police
mean,
had problems
anybody who
with
breaks into a
as they
prison
tried to
needs his
settle
head
an
break.
argument over the ownership of a pearl.
G'day, Bill. How's that
It seems
girlfriend
that
of
Mr.
yours,
Frank
Laura
Clifton
Nora?
made the happy discovery.
Hey, that's a pretty rough mob you work with, Heather. Some of the boys were out there today looking after the picket line.
Well, they can't have been doing too good a job to let that bloke break into the prison.
Pipe down, Pipsqueak. Do you know who it was?
No idea. I tell you what, though, I hope it's over with soon. I have to be there tomorrow.
Didn't they say what he looked like?
One of the blokes thought he was a pom.
Did he have I Love Heather tattooed on his forehead?
Was the name Dennis Cruikshank mentioned?
Crookshank. Yeah, that rings a bit of a bell.
Today a cell, tomorrow the world. Wish we had a real ballroom to practice in. Dot doesn't complain about her corns. Jude's pacemaker keeps time to the music. Oh, you should have been there.
Rack off, will you?
It was such a hoot. I nearly died when Bev joined in.
Will you get out of here? You got a mouth like Port Phillip Bay.
Look, mate, this waltz night is going to put Wentworth women on the map. We'll be stars. What was the prize? Bev told me she gave it to you. What was it? Bobby, what happened?
You wanted to see the prize? Well, here it is.
You don't mean Bev?
Oh, who else? She surrounded me with her mates so I couldn't escape. First she undid me bandages, and then she took out this razor blade. She kept looking at me with a creepy smile. And then she opened up me cuts.
No, Bobby, no.
It's bloody terrific, isn't it? We're the ones in here because we're a danger and we need protection with her around.
You've got to get to the hospital. You've got to have them seen to.
I'm not going anywhere. She might be waiting for me.
But you've got to do something about them.
Forget it, will ya?
I'm getting Moira. She'll know what to do.
Thank God for late night shopping.
What? Oh, yes, of course. No reporters, eh?
Yeah, I think they all disappear when the sun goes down. Funny, I thought it'd be the other way around. Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Well, no, I'm not really.
Oh, well, look, you shouldn't be up. You should have stayed in
No,
bed.
stop panicking. I'm all right. It's just that we've had a visitor and... Well, but come and have a look.
Shame!
He arrived just before you did, so we didn't have time to introduce ourselves, did we, young fellow?
Didn't have to. I know you are. You're her dad, right?
Yes, but how...
Shane, what are you doing?
Over there. She talks all about you.
I see.
Shane, what are you doing here? You know the court said you have to stay with your father.
He just went off rear shooting for a couple of days, so I came here.
That man is not a father's bootlace, the animal.
Take it easy, Joe, not in front of the boy.
This could prejudice the case if the father finds out the boy's been here.
On the other hand, if he has left the boy alone, it could look very bad for him in court. Just think about that.
Does that mean I can stay with you, Auntie Jane?
Yeah. Yes, I suppose it does.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lead with your right foot, Jacko. No, your right foot, silly. Lorna, you look as athletic as I feel. Now, all look at Bev. She's got the right idea.
Bitch. Treats us all like laboratory rats waiting to be dissected. Jude, it's gone far enough and she's got to be stopped. Now, you check on Bobby.
No, Mum.
Go on. I know what I'm doing. You sadistic bitch! This is like some Sunday afternoon picnic to you, isn't it?
Just goes to show, when people lose their temper, they lose control. It was just a bit of fun. What's the hassle? She didn't have to buy a ticket.
I suppose you're going to tell me there was an official from the state lottery department there.
No. No, that's my job. Makes it more fun.
Yeah, well, next time, Baker, you pick on me. I'll really show you what fun means.
Oh, no. Not yet. I always leave the best till last.
I wish I'd known this was going to happen. I didn't bring my toothbrush.
Well, Wentworth's hardly four-star accommodation, but I think it'd be dangerous for you to try and get through the picket line again.
No, it's queer, isn't it? I grew up with unions in my blood. You try and do the right thing, and they're down on you like a ton of bricks.
Trying to do the right thing in this society could drive you mad. It's a no-win situation.
Oh, I don't know. You seem to be doing all right.
I have my moments. Now, the only place for you and the social workers to sleep is the isolation block, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, but the union would find that very fitting.
Myra Desmond, Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Frawley. Would you mind waiting outside?
Oh, yes.
Bloody social workers, they don't even know the way to your office. Great time for them to be here.
It was them or the police, so consider yourselves lucky.
At least the cops didn't come down in the last shower.
They are trying to do a job in a very difficult situation. Many of them have to sleep here, so I think
Oh, the
criticism is
poor
unfair.
things, how awful for them. If they had to share a cell with that psychopath Baker, they'd know what difficult was. Mrs. Reynolds, something has to be done.
Myra, I want to do something, but nothing has been reported to
Oh,
me.
come on, you'd have to walk around here with your eyes closed to believe that she is terrorising the women. She is hurting them.
Bobby, are you saying Baker did that?
Come on, that's lagging and you know it. All I'm asking is, can she be moved to isolation?
No, Mr. Crookshank and the social workers have to sleep there.
Something has to be done.
Has she threatened you? I'll have her moved to a single cell.
Fine, that's great for me, but what about the other women? Look, a lot can happen before lockup. She is on the prowl all day.
Myra, you don't understand. Of course I could report to the department and request a psychiatric reevaluation, and if that didn't work, I could even have her transferred to Blackmore. But not without evidence, and you are the only person who can supply that. Is Baker responsible for Bobby?
If I lagged, Mrs. Reynolds, the women would sack me in a minute, and then who would look after them? You?
If they let me.
No. Look, I'm sorry, I know you're doing your best, but it is not good enough.
I know Sister said that Bobby's all right, but what's Bev going to do next?
Well, I don't know, love. Wait till Myra comes back. She'll know what to do.
All right, who pinched me number 3? You what? Me knitting needle.
How would I know? And shut up, will you? We're watching the telly.
Dot, you're off to hospital tomorrow for more tests, so make sure you're ready, won't you?
Oh, blow that. Someone's pinched me number 3. Anyway, it's me arthritis that's a real worry. No hospital can cure that.
Now, come on, Dot, an ulcer can be dangerous. Don't you think it's a good idea you have it looked at?
Why don't you just admit you're too scared to go to hospital?
Oh, doctors are all quacks anyway. Just because they're in hospital doesn't make any difference. All right, I'll be ready.
Right. OK, Baker, collect your things together. We're moving you to another dorm.
You hear that, Judy? Your mate, Myra, is trying to get rid of me. Now, that's not nice, is it? Still, a bit of a challenge, pathetic as it is. Makes for more fun.
Ruth, just see the look on her face. I'll be sticking to you like glue, Jude, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure.
I reckon 2 minds are better than 1.
It's not our minds I'm worried about. It's our bodies.
Let me wash your cup for you, Auntie Jane.
No, it's all right. Shouldn't you be cleaning your teeth and going off to bed?
But I want to clean up first. You must be tired.
Ah, it's all right. The dishes can wait till the morning.
Well, that's what Dad said. Except they never got done.
All right. You're not bad for a rough-headed kid, are you? I think I might have to raise your pocket money.
Ace! Oh, but can you afford it? Well, now that...
Oh, look, it'll be a long time before we're on bread and water, mate.
I'll get it. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
Who was it, Auntie Jane?
He didn't say, but then that type never does. Obviously, he didn't like me.
Yeah, but did you hear what he said? I would have given him heaps.
Yeah, well, I think it's time you hit the hay, mate.
All right. Good night.
No. Sorry, but they've offered me a room on my own. Think you can live without me?
Looks like I'll have to, won't I?
Why? Why'd you do it? You're not scared, are you?
No, I'm not scared of you, Baker. But I'm warning you, this is only the beginning. Now, you pick on kids like Bobby and Marlene. That's just not on.
I take my pleasure where I find it. Whether they're kids or not doesn't matter to me. But it's a pity, because all the rest were wimps, Myra. Been a change going after someone I admire.
And we'll just have to get rid of you once and for all, won't we? I'll have no shortage of helpers.
Right, Becky. Got your things? I'll take you to your new cell.
Oh, you've brought an assistant, Mr. Crookshank. Has my fame preceded me? Or is this a prison groupie? Don't worry, Myra. We won't be parted for long.
Told the sister that me cut's open when I was doing exercise. I reckon she was a wake-up. Don't know why I didn't tell her what really happened.
It'd be lagging, wouldn't it?
But no lagging rule's bloody stupid if it means we've got to protect Bev Baker after what she's done. You gonna be able to sleep all right? How can I bloody sleep when I know there's a maniac out there somewhere? I'm gonna croak. We all are. It's just a matter of time.
Look, she's a bit weird. She's got a few...
A bit weird? She sliced up all those people piece by piece.
That was before, but...
She's just mucking around with us. She can kill us any time she wants to, and she's going to. We're stuck in this rotten place, and there's not a thing we can do about it.
Well, we can always go to the screws.
Don't be bloody stupid. What screw can watch anyone 24 hours a day? Besides, with this stupid strike on, there's not even a decent screw to go to.
I'm scared. I don't want to sleep by myself. Because I'm scared.
The boy obviously likes it here.
Yeah, but not surprising. It's the only real home he's ever had. I hope you don't mind his being here. He's not exactly the most relaxing person to be around.
Quite the opposite. When you get to my age, you play tricks on yourself. You know, if things had been a little different, he could be my grandson. Any new developments at Wentworth?
Not that I know of. Then, frankly, I'd rather forget that place ever existed.
But you can't. You never will.
Oh, I don't know. Find ways to occupy myself. There's one thing about unemployment, Father. The hours are very good.
But there's no peace here. The phone, reporters, they never give up.
It's typical of that scum, isn't it?
Then I suggest that we get out of the house and forget all about them. What do you say?
But what if things change at Wentworth?
I thought you were going to forget the place.
Well, I must admit, I don't like Shane hearing all these things, but where would we go?
2 battle-fatigued adults and a small boy? I recommend a day of fishing.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. He can't sit still for more than 2 minutes.
Well, neither can you. It'll be an adventure.
All right, but you'd better catch some fish so there's food for dinner.
Hi.
Hello there.
Any more weirdos called?
No, and before they do, we're all going out. Your Auntie Joan, too. We're going somewhere you've never been before.
Beauty. Where?
You sure you don't want to stop by the house? I don't mind lending you something, as long as you have it dry cleaned afterwards.
What's the point? Doctors always make you take everything off.
Norm couldn't get down to the bank yesterday. Thought I'd slip in down there while you're having your test done.
Gonna leave me with them quacks?
Maybe if there's something really wrong with you, they'll let you out. Did you think of that?
No, and I don't want to. I was paroled once. It was awful. Couldn't get back inside again quick enough.
Back into prison? Good Lord, woman, what's the matter with you? You sound like some senile old... How old are you, Dot?
I'm as old as my feet, so never you mind.
Thanks to you, I'm going to be late for school. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What does it look like, stupid?
Is the strike over? It isn't, is it? They'll kill you, Heather.
Look, they don't understand how much we're needed in there. The place must be in chaos.
Admit it. You're only doing it for that pommy boyfriend of yours.
I am not. It's got nothing to do with him.
Bull dust.
Suit yourself.
You're a sucker. You want to see him again. That's the only reason you're doing it.
I'm doing it because I want to, and no crummy union or snotty-nosed little brother is going to stop me. She's staying away from the press. She's not trying to take over from Mark.
Just because she's not going for top dog doesn't mean she's normal. She's sick with her capital S. Anyone who'd cut
I
up
heard you the first time.
There goes the neighbourhood.
Shh. Let's try and be friendly and act nice.
Oh, where does friendly and nice get you? The only finishing school I ever went to was St Kilda, and that's enough to finish anyone off.
Right, ladies. It's numbers time. Come on, Bobby. You can't win the consolation prize twice in a row. It's against the rules.
I don't think I want to. I can't afford it.
Really?
Maybe I will then. I could do with a fiver.
Good girl. Thinking like a winner. It's the losers we're worried about. Right, girls? Well, if that's all you're worried about, there's only one chance in 30 you'll win the consolation prize. So come on, ladies. Oh, if you don't have the money on you, I could visit your cells after work. You have something to say, Judy? Myra will look after you. There are some things even the great Myra can't look after. How many numbers for you? None. Could be fun. I said none. Okay. Heavens. Anyone would think I was forcing you to play. Like I said, it's just a bit of fun. This is better than being inside, isn't it?
Anything's better than being inside.
Miss Keane, your brother's waiting to see you.
My brother?
Yes. Is there anything you want? You look a bit pale.
No, I wasn't expecting him, that's all.
Good. Maybe he'll brighten you up. You've been by yourself for too long.
G'day, Rebecca.
G'day.
Mind if I take her for a spin?
No, but don't go over 60.
Peter Gleason, Herald Examiner.
Bloody idiot. My brother's dead.
I wanted a follow-up on the Ferguson story.
Yes, so do I. Losing her job wasn't good enough.
Okay. Maybe with some more information we can do something about it. Feel up to it?
No, I don't know. Not exactly my favourite topic of conversation. Bashing would just seem to go on forever. That bitch, she just stood in the doorway the whole time. She wouldn't
The
even...
whole time? Wasn't she the one doing the bashing?
Look, I didn't do this to myself, did I? Told you I didn't want to think about it. I'm getting confused.
I know you're shaken up, but if you could go through it one more time, I'd like to do another story.
Look, it's too soon.
Just 5 minutes.
I said no! Look, it's fine for you. I'm the one who has to live with the bruises.
You've had your berry meal?
Yeah, I thought the food in Wentworth was bad enough.
We'll have you out of here in no time. The nurse will attend to you in a few minutes.
Just as well I brought me crossword puzzle. Last time I was here the whole afternoon, just waiting a few minutes.
Don't be rude to the doctor, dear. Now, I'll rush off to the bank, and I'll be back before you can say Jack Robinson.
I was wondering when we were going to see you. There's some signs over there by my car.
I'm going to work, Joyce.
Heather, you can't. I don't like doing this either, but we've got no choice. The union's got an observer here.
They need us in there. I owe it to Mrs. Reynolds.
You owe it to yourself, my dear. They'll blacklist you.
If you had transfer brains, you wouldn't win a trick. Put your car in reverse and get out of here.
No way, Bill. I've got a right to work.
This prison's been declared black, you scab.
Don't be stupid, Heather. You've got to join us.
How am I supposed to protect you from all this?
Grim lover.
Heather, get back in the car and go home.
No way, Bill. Open the gate.
If you take another step, it'll get worse. Now bugger off, will you?
God, you idiot! Heather, are you all right?
You're so bloody stubborn. They do what you're told before they kill you.
Typical. Probably telling the bank terror life story. The bossier they are, the less you can depend on them keeping appointments.
You can have a read of my paper if you like.
Oh, no, thanks. I keep away from newspapers. Too depressing reading all that Holocaust stuff.
My name's Judy Rankin.
Oh, got a mate, Judy. Best one I ever shared with. I'm Dot Farrow.
Oh, I always shared with a girlfriend before I got married. Is yours a flat or a house?
Oh, prison, Wentworth. Ever heard of it?
Oh, never seems to be out of the news these days, does it? How long you been there, Dot?
Oh, God, donkey's years.
Oh, I bet you can't wait to get out.
I'm out already, aren't I? Nobody seems to notice. Sick woman waiting round these drafty hospitals.
Well, you can't have done too much wrong or they wouldn't be letting you out like this.
Oh, I murdered my boyfriend. Just got sick of waiting. Can't say I blame them.
Why are all those creeps pestering Auntie Jane?
You'll scare the fish.
What fish? If there was any, we would have heard from them by now.
Patience, young man. Enjoy the peace and quiet and the fresh air. Fishing's supposed to be relaxing.
Yeah, well, I reckon the fish are relaxing, that's for sure. You still haven't answered me question.
Well, your Auntie Joan sometimes, most of the time, takes her work too seriously. And that often offends people.
But why did she get the bullet?
Oh, questions. You are an inquisitive young man, aren't you?
Hey, mate, think I got something.
Oh, good man. Right, bring it in. Keep rolling, that's right. Now keep that line tight, otherwise you'll lose it. Bring it up on the ground here. That's right, right down there. There. Oh, good man. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, right up there. Oh.
I'll go get Auntie
No,
Jane.
no. She's got enough worries.
But she knows what to do. She always does.
No, you stay here. A couple of deep breaths and I'll feel better. Nothing to worry about. Now I need a favor. I want this to be our little secret, right?
Okay.
Good man. Now, go and tell Auntie Joan to bring the camera over. We'll take a photo of this.
Nobody believed I had a duodental. Now I've got to wait here in pain for that Gladys to turn up. Discarded like an old boot.
Oh, I'm sure she'll turn up. Anyway, the medication will fix you up in no time.
What's you in for?
Oh, I come in first for hysterectomy. Then they discovered bladder trouble. They ended up taking it all out. Now they think I've got a liver infection.
I'm sure you're in very good hands. It looks like my lift isn't turning up. Nice meeting you. Got to get out of here before I catch something.
2 parts oil, 1 part lemon.
That's right, Pat. Add just a tinge of sugar. It takes out the acidate.
There will be no sugar added to anything while I'm in charge. Don't you realize how dangerous sugar can be? Do you know some of the most serious crimes have been committed because of an excess of sugar?
I think she needs an extra sprinkle.
Look, I did my thesis on this very subject.
Oh, it's all very fascinating, dolls. But I think you should stick to your social work, and I'll run the kitchen, okay? Just a dash of mustard.
I don't know why I waste my time with you lot. You're supposed to add the mustard a little at a time. Oh, look here, give it to me.
Hey, come on! Oh, heavens! Cinderella won't be able to go to the ball now, will she?
I've had enough insults from you and your lot. You did it deliberately. Well, let's see what the governor has to say about this.
Congratulations. With any luck, we won't have to see her anymore.
I just wish I'd done it deliberately. I would have enjoyed it. Now, that's 2 parts oil, 1 part lemon.
Thank you.
I'm here to pick up Dr. Farah. Do you know how long she'll be? She was finished about 20 minutes ago. But you can't have finished the test so quickly. An ulcer is an ulcer. It didn't take long to diagnose. Well, she's a prisoner. She's got to be guarded. Where would she have gone? I don't know. Isn't that your responsibility?
She left. I don't think she was very happy with you.
How could you let her just walk out of here? She's a criminal.
I don't know what the world's coming to. In my day, young people wouldn't leave an old lady standing by the roadside.
Now, I can get along with most people, but she really gotten up my nose. She doesn't know the first thing about cooking. And excuse me, I think I've picked up a few things along the way. She wouldn't know if a blue cheese dressing will lip up and beat her.
I'll have you know I'm an excellent chef as well as a brilliant scholar, and I demand you treat me with the respect I deserve.
That's enough, you two.
The two of them ganged up on me. That's why she threw the dressing over me. They were trying to make me look a fool.
Did you do it deliberately? I wouldn't waste a good salad dressing.
See what I mean? She should be put on a charge.
There will be no charge.
Why?
Because I don't believe any malice was intended. We'll talk about it later. Return to your duties.
Goodbye.
Anne Reynolds. Slow down, Gladys. You're not making any sense. Oh, I just don't believe she planned it. She could be lost. It is up to you to find her. Now calm down and call me back when you're quite sure she's left the hospital. I'm not calling the police till then. Damn.
What's wrong?
Dot Farah is missing.
What?
Gladys has lost her. What else can go wrong?
Okay, I'm only warning you once. I had extra sugar in my coffee. I could turn nasty.
Cut it out. Yeah, you better be nice to her. She'll spill salad dressing on you.
Stop it! Okay, ladies, it's lottery time. What's the first prize? Vipers or whips?
Just a $5. You're such a killjoy, Myra. Now, who wants to make the lucky dip? Oh. And it's your lucky day, Bobby. Here, $5.
Terrific. Hope I live long enough to spend it.
Well, who wants to draw the second prize?
That's it, Baker. No second prize.
She really knows how to make you sweat, doesn't she?
Well, maybe she's run out of kinky ideas.
Oh, don't you bet on it. She'll be back.
I think maybe we should have a little talk with her.
Talking is not going to help. She has to be stopped. Really stopped.
Now, you sure this is where you want to go, lady?
Of course I'm sure. How much?
$32 worth, to be exact.
I told you I wanted the scenic route, not a half-share in your taxi.
Looks like a demo. Look, I might drop you here later, if it's all right.
It certainly is not. That's my home through there. You drive me right up to the front door.
Well, that's no door, sweetheart. That's a prison gate.
The prison officers are on strike.
Scrooge.
We're on strike. The prison's been black banned. You can't go in there.
That's what you think. I just got out of hospital and I want to go home. Drive on.
Oh, no way, lady. We wouldn't make it through. Look, just pay the rent and let me get out of here.
You shall know where, but I'll get $32.
Might be able to get you in if you're on official business. Otherwise, forget it.
I live here. And no mob of young rabble roses are going to stop Dot Farah from going home. I want me cup of tea.
Oi, $32!
Officer, fix up that cabbie, will you?
I just thought I'd bring you the good news. Yes, the consolation prize. What are you talking about? You might buy a ticket. I didn't want you to miss out. So I bought you one. Myra's not gonna like this. Judy. Wake up. There's more.
With your power of attorney, I could put that money into top-yielding securities.
I can handle money when I've got it. What's the matter? Didn't he leave you enough of your own to play around with?
All right. I'm ashamed to tell you this, but I've got to talk to someone. I owe a lot of money, and I don't know how I'm going to pay.
Well, 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 the truth's finally risen.
Oh, don't be so smug, Rebecca. I lost it at the races. And now they're pressing me to pay.
I was taught ladies didn't partake in gambling.
We had friends with horses. It would have been embarrassing not to be on their tips.
Why don't you hock the jewellery or that fur?
The jewellery went ages ago. I replaced the pieces with paste. Your father didn't notice the difference.
And the fur?
The fur stays. It's the only thing that's properly paid for. Besides, it wouldn't be enough.
How much do you owe?
50,000 or so.
Isn't it simple? We've each got what the other needs. Money and freedom.
What are you getting at?
You help me get out, and I'll help you.
But Rebecca, what if I got caught? I think I'd die in prison. Rebecca, I
then
can't...
you'd know what I've been going through all these years. Anyway, it wouldn't come to that. But if it did, look at it this way. You'd be reuniting the family. It's what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Sorry, love it. Look, water is not enough. You're going to have to see the sister.
There's not even a screw in this place to protect us anymore. I'm scared, Myra.
Yeah, I know. We're all running scared. Who wouldn't be with a psycho running loose in the place? She's going to have to be stopped.
Well, that's not going to be easy, is it? She's as strong as a bull. Lou and Francis and Alice, they're no jelly babies.
Look, you're going to have to go to the sick bay. Why don't you get a sedative? A big one. Bev could use it.
Yeah, sure. Couple of sleeping pills I pinched when the nurse wasn't looking.
Take a big sleeping pill to knock her out.
And here's a couple of painkillers that I neglected to take.
Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. Then we could have given her a double dose.
Well, the least they'll do is make her a bit groggy. How do we get them down her throat, though? Marlene, how about you? I mean, you're friendly with everyone.
Are you kidding? This is me, remember?
Okay, girls, go and get your meal, eh? Come on, love. You're the only hope we've got.
Well, louse it up. You know I will. Don't call me bunny brain for nothing.
Marlene, you're the only person here who has any friendly connection with her at all, even so you're dancing with her.
Come on, Mal. You could make friends with Attila the Hun if you wanted.
Yeah, well, I can't stand pain like you and Jude can. I can't hack that sort of stuff.
Come on, that's exactly what we're trying to protect you from. Now, we can't get anywhere near her. She'd be too suspicious.
I would do it if I could. It all depends on you, love.
But it's a jungle out there. I could have been run over 1,000 times.
If you'd just stayed put, you could have avoided a panic and a very expensive taxi fare.
Oh, I just slip out for a few minutes to see the bank manager.
Why didn't you call us before you left the hospital?
I don't phone myself, do I? Don't know the number.
You could have used the phone book.
That's what you know. I wasn't exactly carrying a lot of cash.
Where were you, Mrs. Frawley?
I had a small matter to attend to with the bank manager. I had no idea he considered
You
me such a-
realise, of course, that Farah is a prisoner and you had no right to leave her alone.
Well, they assured me the test would take forever. With all my responsibilities here, heaven knows when I would have got to the bank.
And heaven knows what had happened to me trying to get back here.
Wait outside, Dot. And if ever you wander off again, you'll be treated as an escaped prisoner and put in solitary, understand?
I never wanted to go to that place anyway.
Well, I think you realise what you did wrong. Please don't let it happen again.
Oh, g'day.
To what do I owe this honour?
Oh, I just thought we should be mates. Thought maybe I could do a few things for you.
What assistance could I possibly get from you?
None, I suppose. To tell you the truth, I'm scared to death of you. And I thought maybe if you got to know me a bit better, then you just might leave me alone.
That's the most honest thing I've heard since I moved in here.
Great. Well, I poured us both a cup of tea. I'll just get it. We'll have a toast.
As soon as she starts getting groggy, we'll get her into a cell.
I wish Lizzie was here, then we could get her really groggy.
Well, it's not exactly like Mum used to make, but at least it's drinkable if you get to the urn early enough. You know, before I come here, I used to think everyone in the world made a better cup of tea than me.
You'll miss your family. Oh, dear. I know you meant well, but I really don't like this much milk.
Good for you.
Milk's good for young calves, but I don't like it. You've got no objections to switching, have you? No, I thought not. Much better. Oh, bottoms up. Well, I get edgy if I drink alone. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Well, at least she has the sense to put herself in a cab. Yes, I felt like telling Gladys to pay for it out of her wages.
Mrs. Reynolds, I'd like you to meet your latest staff member, Rob Somerton. We went to uni together. Rob's kindly volunteered to take over my night shifts, if that's all right.
Of course. Welcome, Mr. Somerton. Thanks for helping us out.
Oh, actually, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I mean, I've worked in a halfway house, but I've always wanted to see the other side, you know, where and what my clients have come from.
Good. I'll get Mr. Cruikshank to show you around and introduce you to some of the women.
Oh, I'll do it. There are a few I need to fill him in on.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting them all. To tell you the truth, I have an ulterior motive for doing the night shift. My wife has just given birth to twin daughters. So I've given up trying to sleep at night. Actually, I've got some photographs
Oh,
here.
not now. Come on, I've got to get going.
Oh, righto, okay.
Some other time, eh? Well. There's hope for the department yet. He almost seems normal.
Oh, I was that close to death out there. Makes you realise just how vulnerable you are as a human being. If I hadn't had my wits about me, Lord knows what those picketers would have done.
You're I'd rather have a blue with them than Bev any day.
I don't know.
Oh, g'day, Mrs. Frawley. Look, I've got this really bad gut ache. Do you reckon you could organise for me to go to the hospital tomorrow?
Ladies, I'd like you to meet a new member of the staff, Mr. Somerton.
Oh, Rob will do.
Hi, Rob. He's kindly offered to help us out, so do cooperate. I'll leave you to them. Don't have to get back to the cells by 9.
Hi. You care for a game or something?
Oh, why not? I've been finishing my knitting, only somebody pinched me number 3. Oh, name's Doc Farah.
Oh, hi.
G'day, I'm Bobby. Oh,
Do you want to play too?
as long as it's not one of those old fogies games.
What, like bridge? No. The only bridge I know is the one over the Sydney Harbour.
Oh, me too. Until I came here, I thought Rummy was a wino.
Well, so far so good. No sign of Marlene or Bev. That's exactly what worries me. Marlene was supposed to meet us after tea.
Yeah.
Well, she's probably just waiting until the pills take effect. I don't like her, Jude. She shouldn't be on her own with Bev. You're probably right, mate. Let's look.
Join you for a game in a minute, Rob. We're just going to the loo.
Take your time, I'm winning.
Oh, well, don't take too long. It's not long to lock up.
Oh, just when I was beginning to like you too.
Bev's not in her cell.
Marlene's in here.
Marlene? Marlene!
Come on. She's too smart for me. She's changed over the cups.
Oh, damn. Now it's going to be harder than ever.
Oh, hi. I'm Rob Summerton. How come we didn't meet in the rec room?
Let's just say I don't like crowds. Especially that crowd.
Oh, well, that's even nice enough, bunch. Actually, once they got me going on my kids, I couldn't stop.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines.